Hey everybody, it's Christopher Small, owner of Law Firm Launch. I own CMS Law Firm. I have gone to law school, and today I'm going to give you some law school success hacks. All right, before I get to that though, I want to remind you, if you're a law firm owner, if you're a law firm student, if you're a lawyer, and you think you might want to open a law firm in the future, and you want to find out how I did it, you want some strategies, some tips, some tricks, just helpful info, motivation, mindset stuff, come go. Subscribe to my newsletter, lawfirmlaunch.co/newsletter. We'll get you on that little list. And it's pretty great. Don't try to sell you a bunch of stuff. If you want to come join my group, you're always allowed to, but otherwise, it's just helpful information. lawfirmlaunch.co/newsletter. Okay. So I got this question from somebody that found me on Instagram. I'm assuming that he's a law school student. And he wanted to know if I had any suggestions, tips, tricks, hacks for law school success. And let's just get this out of the way. I was not at the top of my law school class. And it was kind of by choice, kind of not by choice. I'm not going to act like I was the smartest person in those rooms. I definitely was not. But I also was not as compelled to study and work and put the time and the effort in that it would take to be at the top of the class as some of the other people. The law school ranking for me just did not matter as much. I did try to do well in law school. I did study relatively hard, but I did never really have dreams of working at a big law firm. I never even tried to interview. I didn't do anything like that with big law firms. It just was not something that I was interested in doing. I didn't always want to own my own law firm, I don't think, but I can't, hindsight is always 20/20, but I do know that the idea of me working at a really big place just wasn't super appealing to me. The idea of just grinding forever wasn't super appealing to me. The money seemed nice, but the people that I talked to that worked in those places, I just wasn't that interested in. So because grades weren't as important for me, I just didn't place that heavy of an emphasis on them. So let's just get that right out of the way. I think I was like top third, maybe. Don't even hold me to that. I don't have any idea what my ranking was. That never has mattered since I left law school. And it didn't even matter then. But here's what I did to even get to where I did. Here's what I saw the people that were doing well in law school did. Here are a couple of the things. Number one, find yourself a good study group and align yourself with the smart kids, okay? You're going to find out who's pretty smart pretty fast, okay? It's obvious who these people are because they're working like crazy. They're in the library all the time. They are grinding. They came from other places. They're already smart, okay? Find those people, hang out with them, make friends with them, and ask to be in their study group. That's number one. Because then number two, which goes along with number one, is I think maybe the smart people made their own outlines for classes, but I think the smart people also were able to talk to other older smart people and get their outlines and just improve upon them. So when you're studying for your exams, these big outlines that you get into and you try to obviously dive in as much as you can. And those are the key to success. The other thing I think that I would do, if possible, it is definitely possible now, which is nice. I would Google law school exam questions, even if they're from other schools, in the subjects that you're in. They will give you a great idea of what's out there, of what the potential questions are like. And if you can find sample answers that are great, then I would do that as well. Here's what I didn't have, by the way, when I was in law school. I didn't have ChatGPT-4. I saw some story where they took the bar exam and passed with like a top 10% rating. Subscribe to ChatGPT-4, version 4. Put or whatever the latest version is when you're watching this video, put those questions in there and see what it spits out. But here's what I would do first, by the way. Answer the question on your own first, then see what it spits out, then compare the two. See where you did better, see where the AI did better, and blend those two things together. That's probably what I would do now if given the opportunity, is utilize technology to help you learn how to answer these questions in the right way. Because obviously you can't use ChatGPT when you are in the testing center, but it can certainly help you as you're studying, as you're looking for angles. And I would also just try to find old answers that have been scored out there and just see what those look like as well. So that's probably the things that I would do. And then, you're just going to have to really study your butt off. I would probably cram less than I did. I would try to extend my study over the course of the semester and try to really learn everything well. Try to analyze the concepts, the rules, things like that. And that's it. Otherwise, just another class. All right, there you go. Study hard, use some AI, and you can do whatever you want. All right, that is it. Hopefully this helped. If it did, that's great. Leave me a comment, like, follow, I don't know, whatever. If you have other questions about owning a law firm, about law school, about whatever, leave them. I'll answer them. I think these are fun. And if you want to get in my newsletter, you can learn about starting a law firm, building a law firm, teamwork, management, all kinds of whatever I'm thinking about at the time. lawfirmlaunch.co/newsletter will get you there. And I send it out once a week, not bombarding you with a bunch of craziness. And that's it. So if you hopefully enjoyed this. If you did, that's great. As always, I am Christopher Small. I'm the owner of Law Firm Launch. I am the owner of CMS Law Firm. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. I appreciate you, and I'll talk to you again soon. See ya.